tell us a little bit about how you happened to write Knoxville, summer of 1915. I see the text is by James Agee. How did you happen to select it for a musical setting?
I had always admired Mr. Agee's writing, and this prose poem particularly struck me because the summer evening he describes in his native southern town reminded me so much of similar evenings when I was a child at home.
But you're not from Knoxville, are you?
No, I lived in Westchester, Pennsylvania. But I found out after setting this that Mr. Agee and I are the same age, and the year he described was 1915, when we were both 5.
I see there's a motto on the score. Let's see, let me read it. We are talking now of summer evenings in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the time that I lived there, so successfully disguised to myself as a child.
Yes, it seemed to set the mood for the piece. You see, it expresses a child's feeling of loneliness, wonder, and lack of identity in that marginal world between twilight and sleep.
Yes. The very opening lines suggest that mood, don't they? Read these first few lines here, won't you?
It has become that time of evening when people sit on their porches, rocking gently and talking gently.
Samuel Barber was born on March 9th, 1910, in Westchester, Pennsylvania, a little town about 30 miles from Philadelphia. His father was a physician, and his mother an amateur pianist. His mother's name was Marguerite, but she was nicknamed Daisy, which is significant in terms of one of his earliest songs. His sister Sarah, who was younger than he. For Sarah, he wrote some of his earliest songs, and he adored her from the very beginning. He was very close to her. Westchester was a predominantly Quaker town, conservative by nature, and Barber attended the public schools there, and he was distinguished by his classmates. They knew that he was destined for some greatness, that he was talented in music in particular. And from the time he was 8, he knew he wanted to be a composer, maybe even younger, but he declared his intentions in a letter that he wrote to his mother that began something like this: "Dear Mother, for some time I wanted to tell you my worrying secret. I intend to be a composer, and I will be, I am sure. So please, I beg you, please do not make me go and play football." And then he signs love, and he underlines love, so that there's no confusion that he's not being critical of his mother, Sam.